and General Manager of the Chamber, Mr. Yusuf Taha, Financial Manager of the Chamber, Mr. Eli Antus, Deputy General Manager, Mr. Saeed Jadaon, Head of Department of Enrollment, Madame Carla Reyes, Head of Committee Administrative Committee, Beth Farah, and also Ms. Aida Farah, the responsible for the labs in the chamber. We have labs, then we will discuss about it. Also, Madame Gloria, he is the head of quality management in the chamber. And our attorney, Mr. Tufi Hindi, attorney of the chamber. Still waiting, only missing Mr. Luis Tahwood, and the team will be all in gathering.
Perfect. Guilherme, pleasure seeing you. Also.
Well, likewise, Anthony, good morning to you in Brasilia, and to Ambassador Jazari, if she can hear us. I should say that this is a historic moment. We have had good connections with the Zahli Chamber of Commerce for a number of years, and we should pay tribute to a certain figure that has been our connection, that Mr. Edmond Geresati, a good friend for many years, and this is to be renewed today with these, let me call it, new generation of Zahlewi entrepreneurship, which we make our mission in Brazil to promote and to intensify collaboration. This has been particularly effective in at its turn, the cooperation with the Lebanese embassy, and especially in cooperation with the economic attaché, Anthony Musa. So before any other opening, I would like to make that remark on the significance of this moment.
Yeah, this is a historic moment, like you said, Guilherme, and we're very happy that there's progress happening. For example, the laboratory in Zahli was registered in the SISCOM, like for Brazilian authorities to aggregate it with other laboratories in the last 2 years. So for everything, for arak, for wine, for olive oil, for all the tests that are possible. So this step, this memorandum of understanding comes within this framework of the ongoing cooperation between Lebanon and Brazil, and specifically Zahli and Brazil. And a very interesting point, many people here I meet, they come from Zahli. Like Zahli has a big part in the Lebanese diaspora. And we're happy that we're doing this memorandum of understanding. We would like to do everything possible within this memorandum of understanding to make it evolve and be as efficient and as fruitful in the future. I think the ambassador, Your Excellency, is with us, has just joined us.
Good morning. How are you today? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Gail. Good morning from Beirut. Okay. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, everybody is ready.
Sorry, I cannot hear you properly. What did you say?
Thank everybody.
Okay.
just begun waiting for you. And proceed in your speech, and I will follow up, and Mr. Guilherme will follow.
Okay, unfortunately the sound is not so well. Okay, so are you signing? Did you sign the MOU or not yet?
Yes.
Waiting for you. We will sign it online, waiting for you.
Very well. Good morning, Madam Ambassador. If I hear correctly from Zahli, the sound is a little bit low, I think. But yes, we were waiting for you, and our President Alfredo Potente will be here momentarily as well for this symbolic ceremony. And we were discussing on the importance of this partnership, which has been existent for several years now, but that we intend to intensify ever more. And this has been the fruits of our collaboration with the diplomatic instances of Lebanon here, in good times, in times of crisis, in times of looking at what it's required to enhance the business between our countries, with a special regard to facilitation of this business and decrease of the tax burden involved into it. So it is only too appropriate that this little brief ceremony will be followed by an event organized by the embassy and by Anthony Musa with our support, to put into perspective what can be done to enhance business with Lebanon, bilateral business. And when we say that, and I speak for myself, I speak for the Chamber of Commerce, it means increasing what Brazil imports from Lebanon. The point about our bilateral trade, it is too unbalanced and very little diversified. Brazil has a possibility of buying more from Lebanon and thereby contributing to the development of agribusiness, agro-industry in the region for a strategic reason, for the benefit and for the good of our partnership in the big picture, of all the business that we can do with third countries and all that we can accomplish with the diaspora throughout the world, remembering that we have the responsibility upon us, Brazilians, to have half of the Lebanese in the planet. So we should act accordingly, and we mean to do so.
Yes.
Well, can I make a small speech, please? Couple lines. It's a great pleasure for us in Zahli to mark up this day, 12/12/2022. It's a beautiful digit that we can remember it. 12/12/2022 as the day of connecting our diaspora in Brazil with our homeland through this memorandum of understanding aiming at enhancing the relations between Lebanese and Brazilian business sectors. Sure, would like to thank the embassy, mainly Her Excellency Mrs. Zarzar, and also all the team of the embassy, and also Mr. Anthony Musa, the attaché, and would like to thank also Mr. Luis Lahoud, who was in a business trip in Brazil, and he connected us together, and also he assisted in making MOU take place. Also, Mr. Guilherme, for your patience, I would like to thank you for in writing the MOU terms, making your comment. I can tell you, we in the Chamber of Sahli strongly believe that this MOU will be the milestone of a promising cooperation between our two communities, and we hereby pledge to fulfill its article and keep hotline open with CTBL to achieve the best result possible. So, with a great pleasure, and on behalf of my colleagues, Chamber, I declare that we hereby are signing this MOU from our side.
Thank you very much. I would like to know at this point if Ambassador Carla would like to add some remarks to it.
Yeah, actually, I would like to congratulate you for this idea of signing an MOU. This is a very important step towards better bonds and better binding between Lebanon and Brazil. And can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. So congratulations, and I wish you all the best. And I think that there are tremendous opportunities in Brazil to be found by Lebanese exporters and by Lebanese companies. And the embassy put itself at your disposal to help you as much as possible to boost your capabilities and to give you opportunities to have a better access to the Brazilian market. So,
I'm sorry,
good morning, سعادة المدير. Good morning. كيف حالك؟ يا أهلا وسهلا فيك. انبسطت بشوفتك، هذه سيربريز لإلي. كيفك؟ كنا عم نحكي، أنا كنت عم بحكي وعم برحب، غير إني عم برحب فكرة التوقيع على الMOU. عم بقول السفارة the electricity is gone.
Very good.
The electricity is gone.
Yeah, there is some instability.
زحلي was more privileged. فكرت انه زحلي عندها كهرباء بطريقه مستمره. ايه على كل حال اللي بدي لكم اياه انه السفاره بتوضع نفسها بتصرفكم، بتصرف كل مين بده يكون عنده اكسي على السوق البرازيلي، ونحن هون بدنا نتعاون. فبترجيكم تخلوا هالشيء ببالكم، بدي اتمنى لكم كل التوفيق اليوم بالتوقيع على الMOU، وكل التوفيق بهذا الفورم يلي بده يتلي يلي جاي، وان شاء الله حوار يكون بناء ومثمر.
تحياتي بالبداية بدي أحيي سفرتنا بالبرازيل. كل المصاعب اللي عم تعيشها البعثات برا، سفرتنا بالبرازيل ما وقفت أبدا على النشاط. تحية لسعادة السفيرة من لبنان، من وزارة الزراعة ومن زحلة تحديدا لنشاطك. تحية للفريق العملي معي خاصة أنطوني موسى ملحق الاقتصادي الشاب النشيط اللي ما بيهدى، تحية له. تحية لرودي بساو باولو، بعد إذا معنا اليوم القنصلية بساو باولو حاضرة معنا اليوم، أو نحن اليوم كمان بدي عبر اليوم استفيد من فرصة لحي كل الملحقين الاقتصاديين، نقول إنه لا الملحقين الاقتصاديين ما في عمل، وهذا دليل بيقول انه كل شهد الملحقين الاقتصاديين هو عم يكون فعال، مع انه لقبضوا الشهر الماضي. بدي حيي كمان غرفه التجاره والصناعه والزراعه بزحله والابقاع بشخص استاذ منير الديني النشيط، والمدير استاذ يوسف جحا، مهندس سعيد جدعون، كل الاعضاء فردا ما بدي انسى حدا منكم، استاذ إلي غنطوس، ما بدي انسى حدا منهم. من اعضاء الغرفه استاذ توني رئيس اللجنه الاقتصاديه بالغرفه، استاذ صادقه، استاذ توفيق الهندي، استاذ منيب الشباصي. بدي حيي رئيس تجمع صناعي الابقاع استاذ ابو فايصل اللي هو كمان مثلي انا دائما المدافع عن الملحقين الاقتصاديين. بدي اقول انه الاولى ابو فايصل مع حفظ الالات سفير المطبخ اللبناني والمذاق اللبناني وسفير الصناعات الغذائيه من لبنان لكل انحاء العالم، ومن زحله للبنان ومن زحله لكل انحاء العالم. استاذ الاولى بنشكرك. بدي اقول اليوم نحن بدايه حلوه مع غرفه التجاره وزحله، دائما غرفه التجاره هي السباقه بهالاتفاقيه اللي عم تتوقع. وقع بلش الموضوع عندما كنا بالبرازيل بشهر تموز، كان عندنا اجتماع العيد بغرفه التجاره العربيه، كنا احنا سعاده السفيره والاستاذ رودي باجتماعات بالبرازيل، وطرحنا هالموضوع بلقاء ثنائي مع غرفه التجاره اللبنانيه بالبرازيل. كان في اتفاقيه مع زحله طلبنا تجديدها، لانه زحله دائما لها اثر بالبرازيل، انتشار الزحلاوي كبير بالبرازيل. اثنين بدي اقول انه نحن الصناعات الغذائيه والزراعه والمون المطبخ اللبناني غالبيته تنتشر بزحله. نحن عام 2023 رح يكون عام المون المطبخ اللبناني، رح نطلقوا نهار بعد راس السنه، ونهار الاربعاء عندنا محطه بزحله مع وزير السياحه ورئيس بلديه زحله، نعرض السياحه الريفيه وسياحه البيت من زحله، كونه زحله هي عاصمه جاسترونومي. بدي اقول بهالاطار هذا نحن قدرنا خلال السنوات الماضيه بلش نصدر بجهود سفاره على البرازيل، بلشنا نصدر زيت زيتون وموني ومطبخ لبناني. في عندنا مصنع اللقيش بزغالتا، عندنا مصنع مشنتف بعبر عم يصدروا، عندنا كثير انواع موني مطبخ لبناني عم بيتصدر. واليوم نحن هاي الاتفاقيه باب نرجع نفاعل هالتصدير، ونحن حكيم مع خينا الاولى ومع الغرفه، ونحن بعد راس السنه يكون عندنا سيمينار لكل قاره من القارات نعمله عبر الزوم عبر اونلاين مع الوزارات المختصه، لنقدر نجمع المنتجين اللبنانيين والاسواق الخارجيه. رح نبدا بالبرازيل، رح يكون عندنا سيمينار ان شاء الله بشباط معكم، نقدر نعمل يوم بكون عندنا ورش عمل المنتجات اللبنانيه كلها معرف عليها، بكون عندنا كذا منتج بيتصدر، بكون في حوار ما بين المنتجين اللبنانيين وما بين الاسواق الخارجيه. بكون انا معي مهندسه الين الصقري عم تتابع من مكتبي موضوع التصدير، عم نعملها داخلي وخارجي لصالح المنتجات. بدي اتمنى هالاتفاقيه اللي عم تتوقع اليوم، هالام او يو تكون باقي عمل وبدايه لكل غرف التجاره لتوقع مثل هالاتفاقيه، بتكون باب لحتى نقدر نكرس الام او يو بكل المناطق اللبنانيه. على امل ندعيكم تشرفونا على لبنان ويكون في زياره مماثله للبرازيل لغرف التجاره. يعطيكم الف عافيه وشكرا.
شكرا سعادة المدير على المداخلة القيمة. أنا بدي أعطي كمان كلمة لرئيس تجمع الصناعيين في الباع مستر نور أبو فيصل. بدنا نقول لكم صباح الخير من زحتي. يمكن من بعد ساعات المدير ونائب رئيس الغرفة أستاذ منير ما عادش في كثير أشياء نحكيها. ساعات السفيرة ضيويكي، نحن السفارة اللبنانية عندنا ثقة بإمكانياتكم. كمان أنطوني موسى بعتقد بيعرف كثير منيح قد إيه نحن عم نتابع وقد إيه نحن متواصلين. أول شحنة طلعت على البرازيل من زحمة من مصانع جاردينيا كانت من 32 سنة على جاردين باوليستا مع سطحي سانتا. نحن اليوم بوقت قريب حيكون عندنا دخول على شبكة سوبر ماركت برازيلية بالتعاون مع الوكيل الموجود في البرازيل، ونطلع على أكثر إنه كصناعيين ممكن نروح إلى دراسة إمكانية زيارة البرازيل بالربيع القادم مع وفد من رجال الأعمال والصناعيين بالقطاع، ولنشوف الإمكانية. لأنه بعتقد آخر الزيارة التجارية كانت لسعادة المدير كانت ناجحة، وأنا بتمنى لكم التوفيق بالتورية وألف مبروك.
شكرا رئيس. Mr. Guilherme, I don't know if you understood the Arabic. I'm still aware of some words in Arabic or not yet.
Great. I'm trying to understand as much as possible, but as we share these common goals and the intent to make it right, I'll make your words mine as well. I should mention that this is being done under the patronage of our good ministry director, Mr. Lahoud, at the occasion of his visit to São Paulo a few months ago, together with Consul General Rugelazzi. And I think it's an important push that we get into this direction, and with the good offices of the economic department at the embassy, that we can make a difference in terms of what we are trading specifically with Zahli and with the Bekaa Valley. So for those who are arriving, we have some public that are here for the conference itself. This is the signature of the MOU between the Zahli Chamber of Commerce and the Brazil-Lebanon Chamber of Commerce. I see that President Alfredo Cotai is ready now and in front of his camera. So before we display the MOU that is already electronically signed here, and I can show you in a moment, I invite President Cotai to say a few words, please.
Well, good morning to everybody. Good morning, Guilherme Matar. Good morning, all my friends of Lebanon. I want to say a few words. Anything we can do with Lebanon for us is very, very important. I'm sorry, but I miss Lebanon. I want to go to Lebanon to see you again, to be in Lebanon, maybe next year. Then, here in Brazil, in São Paulo, we are at all of us at disposal of the Lebanon entrepreneurs, who our Chamber of Commerce can do. We are going to support, and of course, I want to be together with everybody. Well, Guilherme and my friends in Lebanon, thank you very much. I am here to hear you in this meeting, but you know, it's a virtual meeting. It's not my way to do meetings. I prefer a presential meeting. Maybe next year. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
So at this moment, I would like to show you, if you can see, this is the this is the MOU signed by President Corte electronically. This is the symbolic act, and that we want to ratify in person sometime in the future, shortly, if possible, as Mr. Kotite said. We'll do our best to be in Lebanon by mid-2023 with a positive agenda, possibly. I hope you can all see it, and it's back to our friends in Zahli, please.
And also hereby, I will sign in front of you. This is our big stamp. You can take it. Okay. Mabruk.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And frankly, after finishing this meeting, I want you to keep in touch. As always, we have planned to make a platform for the Beka industry and trade, so we can put all our companies that are capable of exporting to Brazil on a platform that you can send it to your colleagues and to those interested to import from Lebanon. And I hope in the other side also, Brazilian side, if you want to do the same, it will be our pleasure. It could be a link on our site, or it could be a mutual link that we can use it, both of us. So we leave this for experts in our chamber to do it, our IT department, and my colleagues will follow up, and we will keep in touch to put you in prospects of this platform.
It's very well, Mr. Tini. We will do everything in our power to make it productive, not just something formal, but something that we can achieve results. I should mention the presence of our friend Salim Saif, representing the Lebanese Brazilian Business Council, and its president, Rabia Frem. We count on the support of those institutions to help us, together with the Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture from Zahli and the Beka, in our task, the task that we have before us. Once again, it is to increase business between Brazil and Lebanon, and mostly to increase business from Lebanon to Brazil. I think we come to the conclusion of this part of our meeting today, unless Ambassador Carla wants to add something, or any of you.
I think we said it all. I think that we should be congratulating everybody here. This is a major step to to enhance our business relationship. Congratulations. And one more time, the embassy is at your disposal for any help. Okay? So good luck for the next. And we'll see you in the next session, aren't we?
Thank you. Carla.
Excellent, excellent, Madam Ambassador. So I see that we have many people already entering to start discussing the linkage of Brazilian and Lebanese markets. So perhaps Anthony would like to take the floor and open it.
Perfect. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency, Dr. Luis Lahoud, also for all the effort you're doing with the little means that you have and this crisis. CCA's Camera de Commerce of Zahle, you guys are very resilient, and it's very, very pleasing and encouraging to see institutions in Lebanon working in the way you are working and really helping the companies. Dr. Noul Abu Faisal, thank you for your kind words. And, you know, I'm always at your disposal and at the disposal of every company that wants to export to Brazil with all the means that we have. I'm very happy that to invite the companies in the CCAs to stay with us during this event. We're going to discuss some very interesting points about the Brazilian market. We have some very big importers from Lebanon and none from Lebanon. In Brazil, we have Pão de Açúcar, who has 800 stores here in Brazil. We have Sadi also. We have importers from different states in Brazil where Lebanese products can't arrive. So please, for all the companies wanting to stay.
I want to time out that Dr. Luis is leaving us because he's committed with another appointment. Thank you for being here, Dr. Luis. Please proceed.
Thank you, Dr. Luis, for being with us. I'm going to let the floor for Her Excellency Ambassador Carla Jazar to open the event with the introductory note, and after that I'll be moderated. So thank you all. Ambassador, the floor is yours.
I'm sorry, Mr. Musa. I didn't know that our Ambassador Carla is in this meeting. I want to tell hello to Carla. And,
hello.
I'm sorry, Carla, because I'm just,
Nice to see you.
it's in my computer. I can't see who is in this meeting. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. It's such a pleasure to see you, like always.
Next year, I'm going to be more in Brazil. I'm going to visit you more.
Yes, please do. Please.
Okay,
is everybody ready? Everybody is in already?
Well, may I place a small word, please? Good morning. This is Salim Saif, representing Mr. Rabia Frame, chairman of LBBC. Unfortunately, Mr. Rabia got an unexpected meeting today with government officials, and he cannot attend this meeting. So I represent him in this meeting. Madam Ambassador, it's a pleasure for me to meet with you. Senator Cotet, it's always a pleasure to see you and talk to you. Guilherme, also a pleasure, and Attaché Moussa, a dear friend. So I wish this meeting going to be very successful, and hopefully we can do something about it. Have a great day.
Thank you. Okay, let's go. All right. So good morning, everybody. Actually, good morning, Brazil. Good afternoon, Lebanon. I'm very, very happy to open this webinar titled Creating Market Linkage Between Lebanon and Brazil, organized in collaboration with the Euromela Consulting, the Lebanese Brazilian Chamber of Commerce, the Association of the Supermarkets in São Paulo, the Association of Importers of Food and Beverage in Brazil, and the support of USAID's Trade and Investment Facilitation Project. This forum is yet another shared space between our two countries. Second, the shared love that we both have to the Brazilian football team. This event follows the signing of an MOU between the Chamber of Commerce of Zahle and the Lebanese Brazilian Chamber of Commerce that took place this morning. A practical and much needed step to foster our economic bonds between Lebanon and Brazil and between Lebanese and Brazilian stakeholders. Moreover, this event is part of a series of initiatives the Lebanese embassy in Brasilia has undertaken to strengthen economic ties between Lebanon and Brazil. And to name a few of these initiatives, I'd mention the September 2021 virtual fair that put together Lebanese producers with potential Brazilian importers, and also the participation of Lebanese food importers earlier this year in major food exhibitions in Brazil, such as APAS and the Super Rio Expo Food. Obviously, this effort has come into fruition. Exports from Lebanon to Brazil have increased by 222% since 2019 to reach $29 million this year. However, food and beverage still occupy a small percentage of these exports, and that's the reason why we gather here today to help boost Lebanese food imports into Brazil and to offer to the Lebanese producers more opportunities.
Have some microphone.
Okay. So we're here today all right. We're here today to offer to Lebanese opportunities to increase their presence in the Brazilian market. So in conclusion, I'd like to thank each and everyone for their participation, our partners in this event, the Lebanese and Brazilian companies here present, and of course, those who are watching us from Brazil and Lebanon. I hope this event will be of good value for all of you, and I promise you more events to come. Please enjoy your meeting, and thank you.
Anthony, if I can jump in for a second, I see that we have here your counterpart in the Brazilian embassy in Beirut, Mr. Diogo Almeida, who's joining us and adding prestige to these events.
Perfect. Sorry, Mr. Almeida, do you want to say anything? Did I interrupt?
No, not at all, Mr. Musa. I'm sorry. I just like to add, well, regards to our dear ambassador of Lebanon and Brazil, the senator, all the Zahle Chamber of Commerce, and the Brazilian Lebanon Chamber of Commerce. It's a great pleasure to be here and simply to greet everybody, and the Embassy of Brazil in Lebanon is also at your disposal. I'm Diogo Almeida, head of the trade section, and well, have a great meeting, as the ambassador said. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Diogo Almeida. I was a good friend. I still am a good friend of Everaldo Cunha, and I'm happy to meet you virtually for the first time. Ambassador Carla Jazar, thank you for this introductory word, talking about the embassy's efforts and initiatives in enhancing and the results in enhancing the trade between Lebanon and Brazil. I'd like to start off by giving the floor to Mr. Guilherme, if you want to introduce the chamber and all the effort that you're doing. And we're very happy for your support and being a partner with us during this event. Mr. Guilherme, please.
Thank you very much, Anthony. As I had mentioned, our collaboration with the economic sector of of the embassy. On both ends, I should say, the Lebanese embassy in Brazil and the Brazilian embassy in Beirut has been straightforward, has been productive. The Brazil-Lebanon Chamber of Commerce has been around for over 60 years. And in our perspective, no matter how we develop and we try to increase our exchanges, we do little progress in quality of trade between Brazil and Lebanon. And that's for a reason, because of the nature of the two economies, because of the geographic location. However, we have a strength in 10 million or 5% of the Brazilian nation being consisting of Lebanese descendants. That speaks volumes for the potential of partnership. In the past few years, we have done everything we could, directly or indirectly, to increase cooperation. We have incentivized official connections, official missions back and from tourism through various initiatives, because we understand that for the members of the diaspora, especially those of younger generations, it's important to go back to the homeland of Lebanon, see it, and connect not only with the country, but with all the fellow Lebanese descendants around the world, and cooperate. Make no mistake, if we are, as the studies show, 20 million people around the globe, we have immense potential for cooperation. Now, turning back for a moment on our trade, as I mentioned to the board of the Zahli Chamber of Commerce a minute ago, is that our intent as far as bilateral Brazilian-Lebanese trade goes is to increase what Brazil imports from Lebanon for the good of those relations, for less imbalance of this trade, and for the promotion of strategic cooperation in other areas, and through the Lebanese with other parties as well. That means make it all possible to import more from Lebanon, with a special regard to the agro industry from the Bekaa Valley, from the products that are traditional and they are so much well-liked in the Brazilian market. And these, as far as we are concerned, passes through something very important, which is the enactment of the now being negotiated free trade agreement between Lebanon and the Mercosur, which we ourselves have been involved in its conception years ago. The free trade agreement with this bloc of countries is not meant to open either a market without any criteria. In our point of view, it is meant otherwise to make it possible for a country like Lebanon, with its products that pertain to a market niche which volume doesn't affect the overall balance of the markets of Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, and additionally Chile, that we can make more business and thereby make more trade and thereby make more business. We'll be promised to cooperate in that direction with all of you, be you in the Brazilian end or at the Lebanese end, and with cooperate with the authorities and institutions for that matter. Thank you very much, Anthony.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guilherme, for these kind words. 60 years of the chamber doing good work to link Lebanon and Brazil, and I'm a witness for that. I've worked with you, and I know the ethics and the professionalism that you put. I know sometimes it's hard with all the crises, but you guys stay resilient, and I'm happy to know you, to work with you personally, even Guilherme, and as a friend, even, and you never shy away from any opportunity to help and support. So I'm very grateful personally for all the effort, and I know many people are. So thank you again. I'm gonna give the floor to Ms. Raquel Salgado. Ms. Raquel Salgado is the president of BFBA. BFBA is the Association of Importers of Food and Beverage Products here in Brazil. Ms. Salgado is the key person for contacts with supermarkets and importers in Brazil. So please, everyone, pay attention to what Ms. Salgado has to say. She's been with us with the event. She's always supported us. And I know the value Ms. Salgado, Dr. Salgado can bring. So, Doctor, please, the floor is yours. And thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Musa. It's a big honor to have been invited by you, the economic attaché of the Lebanese embassy. Dear Lebanese companies and other guests for this important event. Our association was born in 2002 under the name Brazilian Association of Exporters and Importers of Food and Beverages. The name is BFBA. It's non-BFBA, with the mission of defending the interests of small and medium-sized companies. Its strong features, it is to open path and boost business for associated companies aiming to increase and stimulate international trade. It's a representative entity of food and beverage sectors, providing associated companies with all the necessary updates regarding the regulation in force in the country and providing legal and marketing support so that they can achieve the expected performance. Allied with the global market and the opportunities it offers, the association has always updated federal and state levels, thus serving as strong institutional reference of companies that represent, as well as a reference for the food and beverage sectors with the relevant authorities in Brazil. It currently has a portfolio of products and services to assist companies in the development of their activities, among which it highlights potential institutional representation in defense of the interests of the sectors before government agencies, like Anvisa in Brazil, like the Agriculture Ministry, and others, following up a dissemination of legislation relevant of the sectors, like labeling, like ingredients, because in Brazil sometimes you can adapt the ingredients or the label here because our law needs this. follow-up and dissemination of legislation in relevant sectors, organization holding of seminars, webinars, and training in the various areas of interest to the sectors, both sectors. Participation in national and international events, holding national and international business roundtables like this, among others. Our association makes partnerships with the embassy of several countries, as well with Chamber of Commerce to help the companies to enter in Brazil. So we are at your disposal for any clarification you may need regarding regulatory issues in Brazil of food and beverage. Once again, thank you, Mr. Musa, for this moment of being together with Lebanese companies. I will put my email in the chat if you can contact us for any information about all Brazilian legislation. Thank you so much for this moment, and hope this moment for the Lebanese companies will be a big success.
Thank you, Dr. Salgado, for this kind words and putting yourself and BFBA, the association, at the disposal of Lebanese companies. It just shows how supportive you are and how much you believe in Lebanon. Even though all the crises that are happening, people still want to work with Lebanese companies. Brazilian companies still want to import from Lebanese companies. So this is a very proud moment, and I'm very happy for that. So thank you again, and please also Lebanese companies, if you want to know about regulatory issues, feel free to contact Ms. Salgado.
Yes, please.
My personal experience is great, so please do that for technical issues.
No.
And I want to thank also Ms. Salgado for inventing some important partners that are with us here today, like Mr. Ciro, who's with us today, Mr. Ciro Lila, Dr. Ciro Lila, from Mistral. Mistral is a huge supermarket, I think supermarket chain here in Brazil, supermarket chain. Mr. Dr. Ciro Lila, the floor is yours. If you want to present your company, it will be great.
Good morning. I'm not the owner of any chain of supermarkets. I am a wine importer. Mistral is a wine importing company. I am in a particular position because besides importing wines, I manufacture and export the machinery for coffee roasting plants. And for 60 years, we have been exporting to Lebanon machines to coffee roasting plants like Super Brazil, Najar, and we have a wonderful relationship with Lebanon. And we also import Lebanese wine. For 20 years or more, we import Chateau Mouzar. It's a famous Lebanese wine, and it has been a good experience. In behalf of the Lebanese government, I can say that to export to Brazil is very complicated because of the regulations. But the Lebanese authorities have always provided everything we needed. So it is not as usual as it could be. Some countries don't give any support to the wine exporters, but Lebanon gives all the support. Lebanese wines in Brazil is still a small niche. Usually people, wine lovers, taste the wine to know, but it could be a much bigger volumes because the wines are good. There is the history, which is always important in the wine world for fine wines. And I think that with more promotion from the producers, Brazil and the BFBA can help on this. Lebanese wines could have a good future in Brazil. So I am at disposal if you have any questions about exporting to Lebanon or importing from Lebanon. Will be happy to help.
Perfect. Thank you, Doctor, for this introduction of Mistral wine. I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put your website on the chat link. Or if you want to put your website on the chat link, it will be great for Lebanese companies working with wine to see. I know Mistral, and I know you import, and you've been importing wine from Lebanon for a long time. So it's a pleasure to have you with us. Please, companies that are working with wineries, Lebanese wineries, feel free to contact Dr. Siro Lila. He's with us today. He's showing his support. This is a big opportunity to network, to present your products. Thank you again, Doctor, for being with us. And we're gonna move on this note to also another importer from Lebanon. I think it's the biggest importer of food products from Lebanon, who's with us today, Miss Alexia Saddi. I'd like to present her companies. Please feel free, Alexia. We're happy to have you.
Good morning, everyone. Good evening from Lebanon. First of all, thank you so much for having me here. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sisi, BL. Thank you, the embassy. It's a really pleasure to be here. As Anthony already said, and thank you. My name is Alexia Saddi. I'm one of the co-owners of Saddi Center, which currently is a 30-year company, imported company from Brazil. We import from other Arabic companies, but mainly from Lebanese. We have exclusivity with Gardenia, Meshalani, and Hamazni. And we are very interested in being here. It's a very good pleasure, and I'm learning a lot. If you have any doubts, I'm gonna put my email in the chat. And thank you for having me here.
Perfect. Thank you for being with us, Alexia. I visited Saddi Center, and I know you've been working for over 30 years now, importing products from Lebanon, and like if you want here in Brazil, you want products for Lebanon, it's a big possibility that you're buying from Alexia in one way or another. So I know all the good work you're doing. Lebanese companies, please feel free to send company profile information to contact Alexia. I'm a witness of her professionalism. It's a family business, very good people. So please feel free. Mr. Siro, also, please feel free to put your contact information of the Lebanese company. If you feel free, if they want to contact you, it will be very helpful. I'm gonna move on to Mr. Georgeton Perez. Mr. Georgeton Perez is a director of a supermarket chain in the north of Brazil, in the places where there isn't much availability of Lebanese products. And his supermarket, Maraka, they import products. So I'm going to give the floor to Mr. Georgeton Perez. He's going to speak in Portuguese. I'm going to be writing in the chat as fast as I can what he's saying in English for the English speakers. But I think he's going to show a video, and it's going to be easy to understand. Mr. Perez, please.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Mossa. How are you? Thank you very much, Mr. Mossa. Bom dia a todos. Meu nome é Georgeton, sou comprador do Grupo Nutriana, aqui no estado do Amapá. Somos uma empresa há 31 anos aqui, sediado no Amapá, com um faturamento de 700 milhões anual. O Grupo Nutriana compõe uma distribuidora e 3 lojas de atacarejo, padrão açaí atacadão. Atualmente, trabalhamos com importação. Na verdade, eu sou comprador sênior da empresa, a parte de hortifruti e commodities, e recentemente me colocaram no setor de importação. A empresa ela já possui importações hoje, e 2023 será um ano que vamos entrar muito forte com importação, azeite, queijo, enfim, todo produto de alto valor agregado. Ao invés de trazermos importadores, iremos começar a importar diretamente. Agradeço ao meu amigo pela oportunidade de falar. A região do Amapá, aqui é uma região do norte do Brasil, uma região Amazônia legal, que chamamos, uma região muito rica, produtora. Temos aqui o melhor açaí do mundo, e as melhores diversidades que vocês possam imaginar. E queremos fazer grandes negócios com empresas libanesas. Tenho alguns amigos libaneses que moram aqui, inclusive já tinha comentado com o Anthony, e acredito que podemos aí fechar aí grandes parcerias. Estou à disposição de todos. O meu inglês ainda é um pouco fraco, mas eu estou estudando para que eu possa ter um inglês aí um pouco mais pulsante e profissional. Tá bom? Obrigado, Anthony. Agradeço a todos, agradeço pelo convite e bons negócios a todos. Estamos aqui de portas abertas, tá? Obrigado a todos. Um bom dia.
Muito obrigado, Sr. Perez. I tried to write down what Mr. Perez have said. I resume very briefly. So basically, there've been the supermarkets, Maraca supermercados. They're in Amapá. They have three supermarkets. They work in Amapá, which is in the north of Brazil, near the Amazonia. In 2023, they're aiming to import more and more. They want to import olive oil. They have interest in that. They have Lebanese friends. I remember even meeting Mr. Perez in the Super Rio Expo Food, where 10 Lebanese companies participated with us. And I remember that Mr. Perez showed me the section where they have Lebanese wine. I think most likely they buy the Lebanese wine from Mistral, from Dr. Ciro Lila, which is with us. I'm not sure, but maybe.
It's big quality.
I know. I remember.
I love it.
Big section for Lebanese people. They have 3 supermarkets. They want to import. They want good companies to import from. So please, Lebanese companies, feel free to send a message to Mr. Perez. Very good guy, very professional, and I'm sure he'll do everything he can to help and to make a good deal for everyone. Thank you, Mr. Perez, for being with us. I just want to say, I didn't say the summary of what's going to happen today. So basically, we're going to have guests that are going to speak on some themes very quickly. Import to Brazil, what are the challenges? Like Mr. Vincent Steinman, who's going to speak right now, is going to speak about the challenges they have very briefly. And we're also going to have Lebanese companies. We're going to have 9 Lebanese companies working in the food industry that are going to present their products, pitch their products very briefly also. So this whole event is going to take 1 hour more. Please stay with us. We have 66 participants here. I'm sure we have many people on YouTube Live. We're going to have Ms. Celine from Euromina presenting her project also. It's a fun event, very organic, and I'm sure everyone's going to take some value from it. Please, if you have any question, the Lebanese companies and the Brazilian companies, put them in the chat. I'll make sure that they are going to get asked. I'm going to talk about taxes and regulations very briefly later, so don't worry about that. Right now, I'm going to give the floor to Mr. Vincent Steinman. Vincent Steinman is the president of Arac El Rif, Brazil, so big importer of a very niche product. I'm very happy to have him here. Mr. Perez, I want to thank you again for taking the time, for being with us. Please stay with us at the end. You're going to see some very nice presentations from the Lebanese companies. Mr. Steinman, I'm going to give you the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, good day to all of you, and good day to you, Anthony. Merci beaucoup pour l'invitation. It's a great honor to be together with all of you today. And honestly, I have to say, I wish I knew some or all of you before, because it would have been of great help for me. As Anthony said, I am importing with exclusivity a very traditional arak from Lebanon. And I wish today to share a little bit of my experience that I had realizing this importation. And I must say it was very tricky. For sure, it was a very interesting process, but it was also a very long process. Not really the shipment, because the shipment was really quick in comparison to the problems we faced once it arrived here on Brazilian soil. We had 8 months of delay. The merchandise stayed on the port for all this time, and we were facing documentary problems with MAPA. So what I can say is that we had great help from the embassy through Monsieur Joseph Saya, and we had also great help from all the authorities back in Lebanon, who were of enormous help. They made impossible things happen, and so you know that was part of the process. And I would like to offer myself to help out on any kind of technical problem that might be in a question of importing. I am sure that all the people that are present here, all the companies and all these committees of commerce that have been in the business for so many years, you all know all of what I went through. So I like to thank for this opportunity. We are in the market currently for a little bit under 2 years, and we are starting to stand up slowly, starting to make our business work out. We have obviously an excellent product, and all of Lebanese people appreciate it, and we are very happy with it. Then what I would like to share as well is some issues that we had and some divergences that we are trying to take care of, and I'm sure Anthony Musa will talk about it later on behalf of taxations and administration of companies here on Brazilian soils. We have tax issues from one state, selling product from one state to another. I have imported to Itajaí in the south of Brazil. I am currently speaking to you from Florianópolis. But we also have stock in the north of the country, in Recife, in Pernambuco. We have stock in São Paulo, where most of it happens, and we have stock here down south as well. So, you know, I hope someone will feel free to ask me whatever they can, you know, whatever they need from technical behalves. We have good connections now here on the port of Itajaí. Very good connections with the MAPA we were able to establish. So anything coming from any of you will be with a great enormous pleasure. So Anthony, thank you very much for facilitating for this action of enhancing the commerce. I think today Brazil is a very interesting market, as well as the rest of Southern America, and I think many eyes are looking to Brazil today from Lebanon, and I think they have good reason to. So thank you for it, and we would work with all our energy for making it happen.
Perfect. Thank you, Vincent, for being with us, for taking the time. Yeah, I know sometimes shipments get stuck, and we're here. We're here to do everything we can. We have contacts with the Ministry of Agriculture, with the Brazilian Customs. We'll do everything we can to facilitate the entry of Lebanese products to Brazil. So thank you, Vincent. I know it's hard work. It's a lot of hard work to be promoting such a niche product, and we're at your disposal. I think this event also might present an opportunity for you, because there are some supermarkets here from Brazil. Maybe you can contact them, see if they're interested. So please feel free, and thank you again for being with us. I want to salute the Senor Marcelo Fario of Minas Gerais, as well as Ana Paula Pratis. Thank you for being with us. If you have any intervention, anything you want to say, please send me a message, and we'll put you on stage. This only shows the support of Minas Gerais and how this event is global on a national global, yeah, global, because Brazil is as a planet, 8 million kilometers, 200 million people, 220 million people. It's a big country, it's a planet. So we're very happy to have people from Santa Catarina, from São Paulo, from the north, from Amapá, from Rio de Janeiro. Right now, I'm gonna give the floor to a consultant in commerce and trade, Mr. Michel Alabi, and afterwards we're gonna have a big presentation, a very important presentation also from Mr. Leandro Carvalho. Mr. Leandro works in APAS, which is a fair that we participated in via Alexia and the Saudi Center. They represented Lebanon. It was on the news, very important. They had 15 products. I remember 15 products. And now we're going to have Leandro to speak about it. But before, please, Mr. Michel Alabi, the floor is yours, and thank you for being with us.
Good morning to everybody. Good afternoon, the Lebanese entrepreneurs. It's a great pleasure to participate in this seminar. I think Mr. Musa is working very hard to increase the export from Lebanon. Well, Brazil is a, let's say, good market. Like Mr. Musa told, more than 200 billion people, more than 7 million Lebanese and descendants here are waiting to buy Lebanese products. Of course, we have several legislations, several laws in Brazil regarding the food and beverage. One of them is regarding all the authorization from the Ministry of Agriculture to import, but it's not so difficult to achieve the Brazilian market. Regarding the taxes, we have import tax and we have domestic tax. Usually, more than 80% increase the FOB price of the merchandise. But I think I can help all the Lebanese exporters to achieve the Brazilian market, and I will put my site and my email for questions or for averiguations of the Brazilian market. Thank you so much, Mr. Musa, Ambassador, Guilherme Matar, and all the Lebanese entrepreneurs. Brazil is an open market, and you have a good possibility to export to Brazil. Thank you, Mr. Musa.
Thank you, Dr. Alabi, for this brief introduction of the tax system. I think you said it all. You said it all. Yeah, you have Lebanese products that want to enter. You can expect a minimum of an 80% increase of the price. So many people here in Brazil say, "Oh, Lebanese products are expensive." It's very important to be aware of the price increase just because of the state tax and of the federal tax here. We were working on a Mercosur FTA during the last 3 years extensively, and we hope that the situation in Lebanon gets better so we can continue working on it with the same efficiency that we were. So let's hope for the best. Thank you, Mr. Alabi. Please, companies, feel free to talk with Mr. Alabi. Extensive experience in Brazil. He has the connections. He knows the people. Very valuable assets. Recommended by Mr. Guilherme. Please feel free to contact him. He's gonna put his email in the chat. This event also is for networking, which is the most important thing in an event. It's not only the information that you can get, but also the people we can meet. I know during the events we did before, some people met some people and some business happened. So networking, it's up to you. Right now, I'm happy to present Mr. Leandro Carvalho, who's going to present the APAS show. The APAS show, we participated in it via Sadi Center. Thank you, Alexia, for representing Lebanon. And Ms. Ednea also, Ms. Ednea Sadi, for representing Lebanon in such a huge exhibition, the biggest in Latin America. I'm going to let Mr. Leandro talk about it. Mr. Leandro, the floor is yours.
So thank you, Anthony. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, Lebanon. So my name is Leandro. I work here in APAS Association of Supermarkets in São Paulo State. So APAS, a little bit about APAS. APAS represent about 4,500 stores here in the São Paulo States. And also, as Anthony already said, we have the largest beverage and food show here in Brazil. So every year we have APAS show. APAS show occupies the five pavilions in Expo Center Norte here in São Paulo, with over 75,000 square meters. Also, during APAS show, we have like management congress, business connection, promotional area, social responsibility events, and also sustainability project. In this year, in 2022, we had a record in numbers. Just quickly, just your check. For example, visitors, we had like almost 112,000 visitors during the 4 days of events. About exhibitors, we had 819 exhibitors. From these numbers, 18 from different countries. So we have a lot of international exhibitors in our trade show, a lot of international industries usually to come to Brazil to introduce their products to the supermarkets, to the supermarkets chain. And also we will have in 2023 the 36th exhibition of the 37th edition in next year. It will happen from May 15 to May 18. So it will be a pleasure to see you right there visiting us or exhibiting to us. You are already invited to come, to visit, to make business, to have a great networking. Just to also, that's good to know that APAS is 100% focused in supermarkets, distributors, and importers. So if you come to visit or to exhibit, I'm sure that you will have a great business. So this is APAS show. Anthony, thank you for the floor. And also, if everybody has some questions or some doubts, I will leave my mail in the chat. And also you can contact me if you wish. Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro, for being with us. APAS show, Leandro like said everything. Biggest show in Latin America. You're gonna have business. You're gonna know supermarkets. It's in São Paulo. It's in the heart of the economic center of Latin America, not only Brazil. São Paulo has the highest GDP as a state in Latin America. So people come from all over Latin America to see APAS. I cannot stress enough the importance of creating a Lebanese pavilion in APAS. Many people that come from all over Latin America might be Lebanese descendants, and their heart earns to Lebanon. And it's a huge opportunity. For me, I always say, if you want to enter the Brazilian market, the easiest way is going through an exhibition, which is actually not that easy because you have to travel and you have to take your products with you. You can just send your products, pay how many meters you want. We'll have a Lebanese pavilion, the same way we did with Super Rio Expo Food. which was delayed for 2 years because of COVID. We had all sorts of problems, but we made it happen. We can do the same for APAS. APAS is the biggest Latin American exhibition specialized in supermarkets products, not only food and beverages, but all supermarkets products. So people that sell ovens, wherever, please feel free. Leandro, thank you for being with us. I'm sure Leandro is going to prepare a package. I'm going to send it soon, how to participate in APAS and the cost and everything. Please, yes, I see Maya saying, let's do the pavilion. It's a big opportunity. It's a big opportunity. You will meet people. And it doesn't have to be that expensive, because Lebanese companies can pay for 1 meter. So if we have 10 companies, the 10 pay for 10 meters, we'll have a big pavilion with 10 Lebanese companies, each one paying less than $1,000. So please, it's a huge opportunity. I cannot stress this enough. I'm sure even Celine will mention it. Ms. Celine Khalil will speak now. Director consultant in Euromina projects. I want to thank Celine for all the help. I want to give her the floor. She brought the 9 companies here that are going to speak. She's been a great partner, very professional, very happy to be working with her. The experience also just shows her dedication for the Lebanese companies. So Celine, the floor is yours. I know you have a few words to say, and I'm very happy to hear them.
Thank you, Anthony. The pleasure was mine also. Throughout the last months, we did a very good job together, I think. First, let me start by thanking you all for joining us today, and a special thank you goes also to the Embassy of Lebanon in Brazil and the TIF project funded by USAID to make this event happen. So I will first start by introducing Euromina. We are a management consulting firm operating in Lebanon, Paris, France, UAE, and the Ivory Coast. Our project currently focus on supporting Lebanese agro-food manufacturer to export by increasing their internal capabilities and creating market linkages. This project was made possible with the support of TIF, which is funded by USAID, as I previously mentioned. Today, the company that are participating in this project are from different subsectors: spices, frozen fries, olive oil, pickles, apple bites, nuts, and much more. So they will be presenting their product, and they will brief you and give you all the details needed. For the Lebanese companies that they are with us today but will not have the opportunity to speak about their product, if you are interested in such initiatives or projects in the future, we will be sharing our contact details in the chat box. Feel free to just drop us a message as well. Now I will leave the floor to Anthony to start the company presentation with Diwan.
Oh, sorry. Perfect. Thank you, Celine. Yeah, this TIF project, I think it's extremely helpful for the Lebanese companies. Gives them an opportunity to create seminars like this. This whole seminar, this whole webinar was a fruit of a meeting we had with Celine of how we can have Lebanese companies on a big scale, and the result was this webinar. I think Celine, I'm gonna leave the floor to you actually to present which company is gonna speak first, if that's okay with you. If not, I'm gonna just read them on the list.
No, yes, of course, no problem. So we'll start first with David Diwan, a shareholder of Diwan Group, that manufactures spices, herbs, pulses, and some Mune products. So David, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Celine. And thanks a lot, Anthony. My name is David Diwan, and I'm a partner at Diwan Group. Allow me, before I start, to thank first the Embassy of Lebanon in Brazil, the Economic Attaché, Euromina Consulting, of course, and everyone who contributed to this webinar. It's a pleasure and honor for us to be here today. Allow me just to briefly share a quick presentation with the objective of introducing you a bit more to our company, our vision, portfolio, and key differentiators. By a show of hands, can you see my screen?
Yes, David.
Perfect, very good. So Diwan Group was established in 1989 by Dumitab Diwan, my father. So it's been operating for more than 3 decades now. And it's one of the most well-known food products distributors and manufacturers in Lebanon, but also serving the region and the world. Our vision is to be one of the catalysts of the mindful and conscious eating revolution by increasing access to authentic, high-quality food products at affordable prices. And we do that by partnering with best-in-class suppliers, distributors, and brands that share our vision. Accordingly, our #1 value is our quality. That's what we're most known for, and that's something we do not compromise on. With quality comes satisfactory prices, and that's our edge. So we are proud to serve the world out of Lebanon, and our location is in Lebanon is advantageous for us. One, with the current currency prices, currency rates making us attractive for exports, our access to local talent, the favorable tax system, our lean overhead, all the way down to Lebanon's weather. So our factories currently operate by solar energy. The third value is our client retentions. And at Diwan Group, we don't like to call them client, we like to call them partners. Partner satisfaction is something we constantly track and is a top priority for us. From an end consumer perspective, as mentioned earlier, we work on spreading awareness on the health benefits of our various products. That's not marketing signaling, but that's more a decision that really drives our day-to-day decisions. For example, when launching a new product. You can see here a brief overview on our product portfolio. Our core business is in spices. That's what we started with. But we've been growing fast and different product lines from pulses, dried herbs, dried fruits, rices, nuts, all the way to teas and many others. You can check them on the website. And of course, you can reach out for more details or quotations. We source these products from 6 different continents, and we have very selective selection process for our partners. So our partners constantly undergo audits and food monitoring. And we do that because we hold our partners to the same standards that we hold ourselves. So of course, our factories are completely ISO certified, and all our products are regularly tested and have like detailed files behind them. And all of this allowed us, of course, to gain reputation with different types of clients. So we work with food distributors, with catering companies and hotel chains. We work also with retail stores, either traditional trade or modern trade, the likes of Carrefour. And we also do private label. We have also been serving the region, more specifically in the past decade, with a focus on GCC, but also expanding beyond that. For more information on how we can partner together, or for quotations, or only if you're in Lebanon, and we would be happy to walk you through or make you a tour of the factory, please email us on the email that you see on the screen, visit our website, or directly send us a chat here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, David. Now we'll go directly to Msalem Food Tech, a pickles manufacturer in the north of Lebanon. They are one of the biggest manufacturing company in Lebanon, and like they do mass production. So I will leave the floor for Msalem Food Tech.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, everyone. First of all, I want to start thanking the Lebanese embassy in Brazil for organizing this meeting and helping us to get to the Brazilian market. Also, I want to thank all the speakers for the valuable insights shared today. My name is Toufiq Name. I'm the operations manager of Msalem Food Tech. Msalem is a privately held family business located at Ziza, North Lebanon. We follow, we have all modern processing plant that follows international food safety, FSSC certified. We work with, our main products are pickles, like cucumber, wild cucumber, olive oil and oil, and olives, sorry. We have also, we work with our label, and we work also with private label. We have industrialized our production methods, which allowed us to have a high production capacity to satisfy global buyer demand. Also, we have an intensive export experience. We are currently present in several markets as Canada, US, Australia, Germany, and other countries. And as I said, we are trying to get to the Brazilian market now.
Actually, he lived in Brazil for so many years, and he wanted to present in Portuguese, but I requested him to present in English. So, Toufiq, thank you for the effort.
Thank you. Obrigado a todos.
So now we'll head directly to Second House Product, a manufacturing company that produce culinary solutions. I will leave the floor for the owner, Ms. Joyce Rizek.
Thank you, Celine. Thank you, everyone. I would like to thank all the different parties for all their effort to organize this interesting event. It surely will create a great linkage, and I hope everyone will be, it will be fruitful for everyone. We really consider that Brazil have a big potential market, and all Lebanese exporters will definitely have new opportunities there. I will share my screen. Let me know if you can see it. So Second House Product is a family business. It was established in 1986, and we are running the second generation. We are basically a custom blending house specialized in manufacturing and exporting customized blends in forms of seasoning and different families. We serve basically three different sectors: the retail and private label, food service and custom culinary solution, and food industries like chips and crackers and meat factory and customized blends as well. Our portfolio of customers can range from brand owners, retailers, hotels, caterers, ghost kitchens. We also deal with a lot of international chains opening in Lebanon, or they have different chains like 100 stores and above. We co-manufacturer for multinational blends in Lebanon and food chains. The facility have all the necessary food safety certification from GFSI, FSSC 2022-9001. We are also halal certified and in compliance with SMETA. 80% of our production goes for export market, mainly USA, Australia, Europe, GCC, and other countries. The company actually produced over 2,600 SKUs, all in private label. We have a huge number of units produced per year. We operate under 7 production lines, different, to cover different types of packaging. And we hold the process from farm to fork, because we grow some of our spices that are grown in the Middle Eastern range, and we all import through our supply chain all the necessary spices and ingredient on crop base. So we have a huge grinding center, mixing, and we have been experiencing a growth over the last 3 years to 20. And we are regionally known for co-manufacturing and private label. So the company is based on a huge R&D department that serve all the customized recipes and standardized solutions. The company holds, as per today, 80 employees. We will have a quick review about the categories that we serve. Basically, we are a big producer of our star items are falafel, hummus, and powder culinary solution and veggie burgers. We also have a specialization of a wide range of za'atar. We grow our own za'atar and sumac. That's why it's a key item for us. We also blend dubkas, some selective Lebanese maize kits. And we recently introduced to USA market some Middle Eastern kits for shawarma, kebab, shish tawu, and they are a big success, along with the Asian meal kits, cup soup. And our specialty items are all the seasoning blends from singles, herbs, and seedless. We have another division that handle all bouillon, gravies, and soups. And then our new star item is the Middle Eastern meatless version for kebab, sujuk, and kafta. And of course, we have a baking aids range, mashed potato, all the coating mixes. We will be sharing all our portfolio for food service and retail on the chat list. And we are present on the website, on all the social media. And thank you.
Thank you, Joyce, for your presentation. Now our next company is Al-Azzi Nuts, the manufacturer of the baked not fried nuts. We will be having Ms. Jala Tosca, the export officer of Al-Azzi. Jala, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Celine, and thank you everyone for having us. So I will be sharing my screen. Please let me know if you can see it.
Yes.
Okay. So we are in Al-Azzi Nuts. We started off in 1980 by producing the premium roasted nuts. We've been using the advanced industrial technologies ever since, which enabled us to grow both locally and globally, and of course, be a trusted player worldwide. So our competitive advantage or our unique value proposition or USP is our slogan, baked and not fried, which makes it a healthier option for consumers. Our products are cholesterol-free, they are trans fat-free. We do not have any additives or any unhealthy oils. So as you can see, this is our product range. Of course, we have different SKUs with different sizes, cashews, pistachios, peanuts, sunflowers, pumpkin seeds, and many more. We have two types. This is the tin, okay? And this is the joy pack. It has a zipper. As for our private label, we do handle private labels. We handle the private label for Carrefour, which is #1, and also for the Al-Nader group, which is in Iraq, and it is also part of the Khudairi group. For our production methods, it is true that we do use advanced technologies, but also we try as much as possible to maintain our Lebanese recipe and taste, in addition to our nutritional and beneficial health benefits and our crispy texture as a result. For the safety and quality, of course, we are ISO certified. We ensure the safety of both our employees and consumers around the world. For the energy sustainability, we are eco-friendly and we shifted our electrical power to solar energy to reduce, of course, the green gas emissions. For the R&D, we are in collaboration with USG, which is one of the top universities and a valuable university in Lebanon. We are always up to date with the innovative techniques, and we also do customize nuts according to the consumer's preferences. Of course, we are present worldwide in the listed countries, and we aim to expand even more. And finally, for the sales and marketing approach, we do support the promotions activities. We study the market, we help in the price and the value structure. We help in supporting also the display stands and different types of commercials. We have also accumulated decades of experience in global shipping, which would ensure cost efficiency and timely delivery to your destination. And these are the contact details in case we hope to make business with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Diala. Now we'll go to Agrofit, a manufacturer of apple bites, and they are also working on a lot of new SKUs. So Riman Azzi, the product manager and a shareholder in the company, will be presenting. Riman, the floor is yours.
Hello, how are you? Hello, everyone. We would like to thank the Lebanese Embassy in Brazil and all the speakers for the valuable information that you have provided us today. Let me share my screen. Okay, is it available?
Yes.
Okay, you can see it. Okay, I'm Miriman Aziz, a shareholder and factory director at Agrofit. We produce a unique brand of apple bites called Quickies. Agrofit was established in 2018 by a group of young entrepreneurs in Jizin, South Lebanon. The company primary aim is to contribute to the development of the local agriculture sector and to revive the rural economy in Jizin district. Our production process uses our patent dehydration technique developed at St. Joseph University that delivers the crispiest and crunchiest apple bites while maintaining all the nutrients and vitamins of an apple in its raw form by reducing the dehydration time from 10 to 4 hours. Quickies apple bites are gluten-free, 100% natural, sugar-free, and contain no preservative, allowing them to have a shelf life up to 18 months. Our current product portfolio includes original and sour taste apple bites packed in pouches with a total weight of 35 grams. The combination of our locally sourced apples and advanced facility allows us to produce a product capable of competing on an international scale. As such, the company has proven success in penetrating foreign markets in Australia, Nigeria, UAE, Ivory Coast, and recently in Belgium. We would like to thank you again for your time and hope to have the opportunity to collaborate with the top Brazilian companies. If you need any additional information, do not hesitate to contact us at the following contacts.
Thank you so much, Riman. We will move now to a juice manufacturer in Zahle. Mr. Jean-Stéphane will be presenting.
Good day, everyone. I am Jean-Stéphane from Jeanette Company, owner of Jeanette Company. First, I'd like to start by thanking the Embassy of Lebanon in Brazil and all the speakers for giving us the opportunity to participate in this webinar to facilitate linkage with Brazil. Our company, Jeanette, the family business that was established in 1980. We produce quality ready-to-drink juices in our factories in the Bekaa Valley in Lebanon. Our product line is divided into 3 categories: juice, iced coffee, and flavored milk. The products are of high quality, affordable, healthy, and nutritious. We produce 2 well-designed brands, Pico and Junat. We can also customize the product: low sugar, no artificial color, no sugar added, and packaging in glass, Tetra Pak, and tin can to meet the needs of our clients. The manufacturing plant guarantees the health and safety of consumers by adhering to the highest local and international standards, and all operations are ISO 22000 certified. We currently export our products under the company brands and also under private label to more than 40 countries, like Germany, Australia, Sweden, Gabon, France, Sierra Leone, Aruba, Cyprus, Qatar, USA, Mali, Libya, Ivory Coast, Canada, and Equatorial Guinea. We continue to expand and diversify at an impressive rate by investing in the latest technology and leading talent to provide their clients with quality product and a superior service that can truly trust. You can reach us on our email, junatgma@yahoo.com, or you can also send your question on the chat box. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jean. Now, Mr. Kamal Najjar, owner of Najjar Food in the Bekaa, will be presenting the company and the product. They produce several types of product, including spices, Lebanese moune, and much more. Kamal, please go ahead.
Thank you, Celine. Good afternoon from Lebanon. Good morning to everyone in Brazil. I would like to start off by thanking Ambassador Jazar and Attaché Moussa for facilitating this platform. And special thanks to Euromina Consulting, Celine and her team for their outstanding support. Also want to thank the esteemed speakers for their insight on the Brazilian market. And last but not least, special greetings to our dear friends at the Zahli Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. I'm proud to represent my family business today, Najjar Foods. We are a 7-year-old business. Myself and my brothers were 3rd generation running this business. Over the next 2 minutes, I would like to go over who we are, what we do, and how we could possibly collaborate moving forward. So as I mentioned, we're a 3rd generation family business. We started off as water run mills back in my late grandfather's days. And we're located at the Bekaa Valley, and we've always been, linked to traditional Lebanese mouni products, which are known for high quality, since we source the highest quality and the purest ingredients in our production processes. Our production processes, despite producing large quantities, have been kept traditional, i.e., we wanted to keep the traditional process, such as sun curing, sun drying, in order to preserve the quality and the palatability of our products to the liking of the Lebanese consumers, specifically housewives, high-end restaurants, and so on. To formalize our focus on quality hygiene, we're obviously ISO and HACCP certified. We have we have over 150 SKUs, but we wanted to focus on a few that matter most to the Brazilian market. And those would be the traditional Lebanese wheat products, za'atar and sumac, the spices, and the dried herbs, particularly molokhiyeh. On the traditional Lebanese wheat products, burwal is our prime product. We've been producing burwal for almost 7 years. They say practice makes perfect. So we've been practicing making burwal, kishik, freaky, and others for 7 years. we have the ability of providing our own packed Najjar Foods brand, as well as private label, and of course, the ability to supply in bulk. The traditional Lebanese wheat products that we would like to promote today are primarily the burghul, brown and white. Brown is, as for your reference, is primarily used in the making of tabbouleh and kibbeh, and the white burghul, as well as the frike, as well as the morabieh, are used in traditional Lebanese stews. And of course, kishk is another traditional Lebanese mouni product or dry pantry product that can be used also as a soup or as part of manakish. Moving on to za'atar and sumac, we have a wide range of za'atar and za'atar mixes, as well as pure sumac. We have a focus on sourcing the purest ingredients. So our za'atar could be provided for the local home consumption as a table za'atar, or for different mixes depending on the likings and on the budget of consumers. Sumac is obviously available in the purest form, and we peel sumac. We don't grind it, so we maintain it, in the purest form and the most palatable form. And again, we're able to provide sumac and za'atar in our own label, as well as private labeling and bulk quantities. On the spices, similar to the other products, we focus on the purity of the product. We have our own mixes, top-notch mixes, particularly focused on the Lebanese cuisine, such as the kibbeh spice mix, 7 spices, falafel mix, shawarma mix, tawouk mix, and mirli mix. Those could be made available in small pouches for home consumption, or on a commercial scale in bulk. The list of the products we thought would be of interest to the Lebanese diaspora and the Brazilian market in general. Last but not least was the mulukhiyah. We also could supply mulukhiyah in large quantities. Typically, we pack the mulukhiyah in a 200-gram boxes. And mulukhiyah, for those who don't know, it's used quite often in the Lebanese cuisine as also one of the stews with chicken and rice. Today, we're present in several markets, and we continuously expand. On the map here, as you see, we're available in Canada. We just opened up a partnership in the US. We are available in Panama. We have interactions with several small businesses, individually run Brazilian traders. However, we are looking for the opportunity to enter into more formal agreements with Brazilian distributors or supermarket chains. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them in the chat box, and I'm more than happy to answer them. And we look forward to the opportunity of working with you guys, and below is our contact info for future reference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kamal. Now we will be hearing Marina Frozen Fries, a market leader in Lebanon for the production of frozen fries in different cuts and sizes. Mr. Mohammed Tershishi, the owner of the company, will be presenting.
Hello for everyone. First of all, I want to like to thank the Embassy of Lebanon in Brazil, all speakers, and Romania for organizing this meeting. We are Marina Frozen Fries, an established frozen fries manufacturing processor situated in the Bekaa Valley, one of Lebanon's most productive regions for growing and processing potato. The company began in 2014 and has grown into a
Mohammed, sorry to interrupt, but your connection
market leader in Lebanon. We have established ourselves as a top company by having a
No, and we can't see the screen. Go ahead, Muhammad.
It appears that it's coming from a cell phone. So probably if he uses it in the horizontal position.
It's good now.
Yes.
Okay, so we are Marina Frozen Fries, an established frozen fries manufacturer and processor situated in the Bekaa Valley, one of Lebanon's most productive regions for growing and processing potatoes. The company began in 2014 and has grown into a market leader in Lebanon, where we have established ourselves as a top company by having a vertically integrated value chain. We are responsible for planting, growing, harvesting, and processing potatoes with the help of professional agricultural engineers. We provide the highest quality products, being ISO 22000, FSSC 22000, YAM, and Global GAP certified, which allows us to meet international standards. Our product range spans 60 SKUs, including frozen fries, wedges, cubes, dippers in different cut, regular 9x9, 11x11, 7x7, and stick fries and flavors, original, coated, and flavor. As market leader in Lebanon, we supply supply our products to main food establishments such as Middle East, KFC, Pizza Hut, Malik Tawu, and also we supply as a private label to other companies such as Plan Soleil and Wadi Akhdar. We also grown our presence outside the market by exporting products under our brand name and private label to several countries, including Sweden, Qatar, KSA, and Kuwait, Jordan, Oman, Russia, and Angola. I would like to thank for your time and hope to have the opportunity of collaborating with the top Brazilian companies to expand our product and brand. Also, you can contact us on the following contacts and phone numbers. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Muhammad. Last, we will be moving to Said Saifen establishment, one of the main olive oil producers in Lebanon. They are already available in Brazil, and I will leave the floor for Ibrahim to make the presentation and give us more information. Ibrahim, the floor is yours. We can see your screen.
Hello, my name is Ibrahim Mata. I work at Said Saifen's company, a family-owned business that's located in Amyun al-Qura. Our company was established in 1939 by Said Saifen. In 1949, Said Saifen registered one of the first olive oil trademarks in Lebanon and in the Middle East. In 1959, George Said Saifen, the son of Said Saifen, began the very long journey of developing Said Saifen company to what it has become today. In 2000, the third generation of Saifen family joined to run the business. And in 2018, Said Saifen received the ISO 22000 and for olive oil and the GMP for soap. A brief history about our company and our products. The company has developed a very solid line of quality products distributed to our local markets and exported to more than 25 countries around the world. Our products, olive oil, oil soaps, table olives, pickles, molasses, distilled water, vinegar, and thyme. some pictures of our products. Here is the extra virgin olive oil, premium, the gourmet extra virgin olive oil, our soaps, white, green, perfume, laurel, table olives, pickles, Lebanese mooneh, apple vinegar, rose vinegar, grape vinegar, orange blossom water, rose water, thyme, honey, crab molasses. Here are the countries we are found in: Canada, United States, Brazil, more than 25 countries. Our distributor in Brazil is Prime Company, and here are the address information, our contact information, our email and phones. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Brahim. So I would like to thank all the companies for their effort. I do believe that there is a big potential for the Lebanese company to export and to shine in the foreign market, because we provide a high quality product certified, and we already reached more than 25 countries. I wish you all best of luck, and I hope that you will be able also to find new distributors and new markets. Anthony, I leave the floor for you.
Thank you, Celine. I want to thank all the companies that participated with us, and they pitched in such a professional way. I'm sure everyone watching us on YouTube and during this Zoom meeting is getting an idea of what Lebanon has to offer, of the professionalism and the resilience and the heritage of Lebanese companies. We saw companies here that are more than 50 years old, more than 60 years old. So it just shows the importance and the resilience of these Lebanese companies. On a final note, I have a suggestion for Lebanese companies. First, I hope the teams were covered. If they weren't covered and you have any question, please send them now in the chat. We still have 10 minutes, still have 5 minutes. I can answer everything needed. For the taxation purposes, okay, so the team of the taxes. In Brazil, they have 5 main taxes. So in Lebanon, they have the import tax, customs fees, and they have the TVA. Here in Brazil, they have 5 taxes. So they have ICMS, they have COFINS, PIS, EP, and EE, which is customs fees. And these taxes don't add up, but they actually multiply in very complex equations, which I have written many reports on them. I can send you, for everyone interested in learning about the tax systems here, please send a message. I can send you how do they calculate the taxes here in Brazil. And there are some holes in how these taxes are calculated. So in Brazil, each state has a TVA, an ICMS, which is different from another state, which means if you are exporting to someone in São Paulo, this person in São Paulo is going to have a hard time selling in another state, because the states, they have their own law, their own TVA. And when someone is sending products from a state to another, they have to pay tax differences. So I'm going to give an example. I'm a Lebanese company. I found someone in Amapá, in the north of Brazil. I'm sending him products. I can expect that most likely this person will only sell in Amapá. Why? Because if this person in Amapá wants to send his products to Brasilia, he has to send the products as they're already sold and pay customs on them, even though they're not sold yet. So yes, I will share the tax report. Please send me a message on WhatsApp. I think it's the easiest way to do it. Wrote it down. So this is very, very important to know. Each state in Brazil needs to be treated as an own country, because transporting products from one state to another is not easy, is not practical. We don't have trains, we only have trucks. It's expensive. It's not easy. So this is something to be conscious of when you're working with Brazilian companies. Work with them as if each state is a country. Very important point. If there are any other points, any other questions, please let me know. Please feel free to contact me. I just put my WhatsApp. We have some products who have big competitive advantage here in Brazil. Gin, for example, the market of gin here is ever growing. It's an important product here in Brazil. I think Lebanese companies can compete. Many different traditional Lebanese products have a huge potential here. Syrups, jams, olive oils. These products are mainly imported in Brazil because of the lack of the know-how to do them in a very nice and tasty way. So the consumer is willing to pay $8 and $7 for 300 grams of jam, for example, just because it's a French brand, doesn't have a lot of sugar, syrups, monini, some very interesting stuff. I want to end on a final note, which is a suggestion for Lebanese products. We have in Brazil a company, a trading company that's willing to import and give access to Lebanese products to enter Brazil. So we have the trading company, which have the license to do that. We have a shipping company that sends 2 containers per month of products from Lebanon to Brazil. So there's a possibility to do groupage with them. What's missing is a company, or if you guys want to work together as Lebanese companies, to have a website which allows anyone in Brazil to order products as if they're ordering on Amazon, and they'll wait 2 months before the products arrive. I think this opens a huge door for restaurants, because Brazil is centralized kind of in São Paulo, the buying power and everything, but also there's a centralization of the Lebanese products in São Paulo. The importers of food products are in São Paulo. Most of them. Vincent is in Santa Catarina, but most of them are in São Paulo. So doing a website this way will allow for anyone in Brazil, any restaurant, any hotel, any individual to import products from Lebanon at a good price, at a very transparent price, like this is the price of the product in Lebanon, these are the taxes that will be paid, and your product will arrive in 2 to 3 months. I don't think anyone is in a hurry to have Lebanese products because they are mostly discretionary products. They are luxury items. It's nice to have a Lebanese product here in Brazil, but no one is like, oh, I want a Lebanese product right now. You want it right now? You go to a shop and you buy it. So my suggestion is for Lebanese companies interested in doing a website, it might be with the Chamber of Commerce of Zahle, could be with any institution, because the Chamber of Commerce of Zahle mentioned that. And it will not provide any competitive behavior for the brands already imported. Why? Because, okay, I want a Lebanese product today. I go and I buy it from the importer, and the need is satisfied very quickly. I want a Lebanese product and I'm willing to wait. Okay, I can order it on the website, and it will come when it comes, in 2 months, in 3 months. I'm paying less to wait. So this is a huge suggestion. I think we have a huge pieces of the puzzles, which are the trading company, which are the shipping company that are willing to work with us. And I hope this initiative can be undertook by Lebanese companies willing to do that. You don't need many products. You just need 10 products, 10 companies, 5 companies. And I think it presents so much value. We can help you promote it, promote this initiative because of the value it brings. Please feel free to contact me. I see some people contacting me right now. We can do a group. This can be done. The only thing is missing is someone to create the website and to administrate it, to do the administration. Please feel free. Last, I want to thank everyone for their participation. Celine, it's been a huge pleasure working with you. Your Excellency, thank you for all the support you're giving to the economic diplomacy. It really motivates and help, and we're seeing the results. As Her Excellency said, we have 200%, 220% increase since 2019 until now in Lebanese exports. We want food exports to grow even more. This event will have a continuation. So I know there are many companies with us that wanted to pitch. This time it was all chosen by Euromina. The next time we'll have an event, other companies also can pitch. We can bring in more distributors. Many important people with us here put their contact information, Dr. Raquel Salgado, Mr. Alabi, Mr. Vincent, Mr. Perez. Please contact them. Network. It's not an easy market to enter, the Brazilian market, but once you enter and you work in an ethical and professional way, you're most likely to work here for 20 to 30 years. So it's a hard market to enter, but it's a long-term relationship. So logistics and stuff. So basically logistics, yeah, to send products from Lebanon to Brazil, you cannot send any product that has animal traces. Yeah, so you cannot send anything that has butter, cheese. You cannot do that. All products sent from Lebanon to Brazil has to be vegan, basically. So this is important to know. It takes about 2 months to send products from Lebanon to Brazil by ship. It's the less costly way. We know a company who does mostly this work, and they can do groupage, so they can help. We cannot send fresh products to Lebanon like apples and the grapes and stuff like this because they'll arrive in not a presentable way. So this is very unfortunate. We need smart, fresh technologies for that, which are specific ways to pack and specific product to put on the apples. What else? Olive oil has a big potential here. Basically, every Brazilian uses olive oil. Big potential. Many brands in olive oil. It's a competitive business. It's not an easy business, but it's a competitive one. People are always looking for olive oils. Usually the thing stops at the price. Oh, this is too expensive. I cannot do that. But it's a big product with a big potential here. I remain at the disposal of everyone. I want to thank all our speakers. I want to thank our partners, BFBA. I want to thank Euromina, TIF project with the USAID, all the help they're doing for the Lebanese companies. I hope we can cooperate also to have the Lebanese companies in APAS doing a Lebanese pavilion. I can do all the necessary to make it an easy trip. If you don't want to come, you can just send your products. We'll go there, we'll represent them the same way we did with Super Rio Expo Food and with APAS. We have some good people working with us here in Brazil. And we'd like to thank also APAS for always facilitating the work, giving us some discounts. I'm sure Leandro is gonna try to give us a discount this time, and I'm betting on it. And I want to thank all the importers, all the supermarkets that were with us, listening and seeing what Lebanon has to offer. This will be on YouTube. I see Leandro saying, let's do it. This whole presentation, this whole webinar will be on YouTube. So please feel free to share it. The last time we did the Lebanese fair, we had more than 2,000 people, like in total, that watched the YouTube, and it was all in Portuguese and English. So let's hope we can have an interest the same way we had last time. On YouTube, please, Lebanese companies, feel free to put your contact information in the comments in YouTube. So this way, Brazil, once we promote more this event in Brazil, they can see, oh, this company does this company you know, please send us the link to the YouTube. I'm gonna send it right now in the chat. I don't know if Hossein can help me with that.
It's done, Anthony.
It's done? Okay. Well, I can't see it yet, but if you can just put the... Yes. Everyone is asking for the YouTube address. If we can just share it.
Directly share it.
Okay, you can directly share. You can share it with everyone. Okay, thank you, Guillermo. Thank you, Guillermo, the Secretary General of the Chamber, for sharing the link, for the technical support, for all the support, not only the technical one. We're looking forward to do another event with all of you, and we are at your disposal for follow-up, due diligence, insights on the Brazilian market, contacts you need. Please feel free. Thank you again, and I wish to see you in the next event. Have a very good afternoon and have a good week. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.